there lived an old man called Sensei Hiroshi. He was known for his wisdom and kindness, and people from near and far sought his counsel. Sensei Hiroshi's teachings revolved around honesty, integrity, and the art of discerning truth from falsehood. One day, a young man named Kenji arrived at Sensei Hiroshi's humble abode. He was eager to learn about the ways of the world and hoped to gain wisdom on how to identify genuine people from those who wore masks of deceit. Sensei Hiroshi welcomed Kenji with a knowing smile and invited him to sit in the tranquil garden. "Sensei," Kenji began, "I often find it challenging to distinguish between true friends and those who pretend to be so. How can I see through the facade and discern the real intentions of people?" Sensei Hiroshi closed his eyes for a moment, taking in the fragrance of the blooming flowers. Then he gently opened them and looked into Kenji's searching eyes. To recognize authentic souls, one must learn to observe with both the heart and the mind, he replied. He explained that the key to identifying fake people lies in paying attention to their actions, words, and intentions. Genuine individuals, he said, display consistency between their words and deeds, while those who are deceptive often reveal their true nature through inconsistencies. When someone's words don't align with their actions, it's a sign of potential deception, Sensei Hiroshi explained. Pay attention to how they treat others, especially when they think no one is watching. A genuine person will be kind and compassionate to all, not just those they seek to impress. Kenji nodded, absorbing the wisdom of his mentor. He realized that observing how people treat others, especially in difficult situations, could provide valuable insights into their true character. Sensei Hiroshi continued, "Observe how they respond to challenges and setbacks. A genuine person will face difficulties with courage and grace, while a fake person might resort to manipulation or blame others for their problems." Kenji found this advice invaluable, as he had encountered people who pretended to be kind but turned malicious when faced with adversity. Sensei Hiroshi's teachings were opening his eyes to the complexities of human behavior. "Another sign to watch for is inconsistency in their stories," Sensei Hiroshi said. "Fake people often create elaborate tales or exaggerate their accomplishments to gain admiration or sympathy. If their stories change over time or contradict themselves, be cautious." As Kenji absorbed these insights, he recalled instances when people had shared overly dramatic stories that seemed far-fetched upon closer examination. "And do not be swayed solely by flattery," Sensei Hiroshi cautioned. "Fake people may shower you with compliments and praise to win your favor, but true sincerity comes from the heart, not just from smooth words." Kenji reflected on encounters with people who had offered excessive flattery, leaving him wondering about their intentions. "Lastly, trust your intuition," Sensei Hiroshi said. "Your instincts can sense genuineness or deceit. If something feels off, or if you sense insincerity, take a step back and observe further." Over the following days, Sensei Hiroshi shared more stories and examples to illustrate the various signs of fake people. He taught Kenji to look beyond outward appearances and listen with an open heart and mind. One afternoon, while strolling through the village market, Kenji encountered a charming merchant named Shin. Shin greeted Kenji with a warm smile, offering him various goods and compliments. Intrigued, Kenji observed the interactions and conversations of others around Shin. Back in the garden, Kenji shared his observations with Sensei Hiroshi. "Shin appears friendly, but there is something in his words that feels insincere," Kenji said. "I sense a hidden agenda behind his charming facade." Sensei Hiroshi nodded thoughtfully. "Your intuition is a valuable guide," he said. "True sincerity can be felt in one's energy and intentions. Pay attention to the motives behind their actions, and you will begin to discern the genuine from the deceptive." As the days turned into weeks, Kenji continued to learn from Sensei Hiroshi, practicing the art of discernment with patience and perseverance. He studied the village's diverse inhabitants, from the humble farmers to the respected elders, seeking to understand their true essence. One morning, as the sun rose over the mountains, Sensei Hiroshi took Kenji to the nearby riverbank. They sat silently, watching the water flow with its gentle yet unwavering current. "Kenji," Sensei Hiroshi said, breaking the silence, "just as the river's flow remains constant, true individuals carry an unwavering presence in their hearts. They do not change their colors to suit the circumstances, nor do they compromise their values to gain favor. Kenji pondered these words, understanding that genuineness lies in being true to oneself, irrespective of external pressures or temptations. He realized that to identify fake people, he must observe if their behavior remained consistent across different situations and settings. One evening, a group of travelers arrived in the village, claiming to be seekers of truth. They spoke eloquently of their spiritual quests, seeking shelter and guidance. The villagers welcomed them with open arms, but Kenji observed them from a distance, sensing something amiss. Sensei Hiroshi welcomed the travelers into his abode, treating them with genuine hospitality. As the night fell and the fire flickered in the hearth, the travelers' masks began to slip. They revealed their true intentions of using the villagers' kindness for personal gain. Kenji's intuition had been right, and he witnessed firsthand the power of discernment that Sensei Hiroshi had taught him. He realized that genuine people may speak of their noble quests, but they back their words with honorable actions, whereas fake individuals hide behind impressive words, using them as a smokescreen for their deceitful schemes. The next morning, as the travelers left, Kenji noticed the sadness in the villagers' eyes. They felt betrayed by the deception, but also grateful to have such a wise and discerning mentor as Sensei Hiroshi. "Sensei," Kenji said, "I am humbled by the depth of your teachings. Your wisdom has opened my eyes to the true nature of people, and I am grateful for your guidance." Sensei Hiroshi smiled warmly at Kenji. "Discernment is not just about identifying fake people," he said. "It is also about understanding the complexity of human nature and acknowledging that everyone is on their unique journey. Use your discernment with compassion and understanding, for it is not meant to judge, but to navigate the path of truth and authenticity." From that day on, Kenji embraced Sensei Hiroshi's teachings, applying them not only to discern fake people, but also to cultivate genuine connections with those who embodied sincerity and kindness.